no Hero Academia coming out on a Tuesday on that ass this week. Man, it's Golden Week in Japan, so that's why we're getting all these chapters a lot earlier, and we didn't get anything last week. But anyway, Boku no Hero Academia, chapter 136, Rescue Eri, is on commencement mode, and it has the heroes divided in a way, everybody in this room, because it's two sides of how everyone feels. You have Nighteye and the people that side with him who feel that they need to hit the 8 percents of death in their most vital points and try to take them out in big groups all in one swoop. But then you have the other heroes who look at the situation of what's going on with Eri and is like, why are we wasting our time? Why are you using us to do your legwork to investigate? We need to go in and we need to go save this little girl right now. And honestly, I feel that Nighteye is right in this situation because the 8% of death are deadly. They're around the entire country. We don't know what they're capable of. We know as a reader that Overhaul is a beast. He's aligned with the League of Villains. And the hero side of things, they don't know that. So Nighteye is basically saying, look, we need to try to get them all in one swoop. We need to take them down at their strongest points. We can't just rush into this blindly, but at the same time, you know, I do understand where the other heroes are coming from by saying, while we're taking our time, you've had ample time to do your investigation. While you're still going on and doing this little kid is somewhere hurt. And that was the big part of the chapter because Eri, oh man, I just feel so bad for this little girl because she has this blood that can nullify quirks, and Overhaul doesn't give a crap about her. It's probably not even her daughter, if that hasn't been confirmed, but it's probably not the case. If it is, that just makes him more of a scumlord than he already is, and I really like the character. I really do, but I'm not going to ignore how much of a scumlord he is, as he's basically forcing these people with him to be nice to her, to act like they care about her, give her toys and all this and that, but she's a scared little girl who is getting harmed, and you know, these people working for Overhaul, they're scared, like, come on, please play nice, because if you don't do what I say, he's going to kill me. So it's a tense situation for everybody around, and we also learn more about, you know, Nighteye and his ability, because he's like, these guys aren't stupid, these 8% are not dumb. We don't know what they're capable of. They could be planning. Look at everything that they're building, from these Quirk bullets into joining and making fusions with other people around the world. And it came to the light that if you can see the future, then why can't you do anything? And this is where Nighteye breaks down how his ability works. He's like, look, first, I can only do it once. I can only see 1 hour, 24 hours a day. Then it has to rest and I have to do it again. But I don't see the straight future. He explained that when he sees the future or whatever he sees for the person, it's in a very limited scope. It's kind of like a photograph in a way. He only sees a certain area in the surroundings of the people that he's looking at, and he sees it in flashes, so he can't like see a full straight hour. It's more like he's just getting picture after picture after picture, and everything around it is still unknown. And that is why it's so serious about All Might. He knows All Might is gonna die, and he knows All Might is gonna die in a very brutal way, but that's why he doesn't know how. Unless he's lying, he doesn't know how this is going to happen to All Might. He just knows that it will. So this situation got everybody on edge. You even have Eraserhead coming in and step into Deku and you know, Mirio and everybody else, because they are very down about not being able to help Eri. And he says to Deku, he was like, look, after everything that's going on right now, especially with these villains, I was going to pull you from this internship to begin with, but I also know you, and I know that no matter what, you're still going to go out there and do what you want to do. So for that, I still need to do my job and make sure that you're okay. I'm going to keep a watchful eye on you, but keep your head up, because you know what? You may have just gave that little girl hope. And that was big. That was big for Aizawa to step into that light and kind of comfort Deku in that. And he was right, because Eri, just by that brief interaction that she had with Deku, she felt something that she never felt before, which is kindness, which makes you wonder how long Overhaul has had her in this situation. So Rescue Eri will be on his way now. And I just feel like this is just the calm before the storm in this arc. And another question I asked before, and I just know we haven't got back to it for a reason, is remember the girl in the League of Villains with Shigaraki's crew who can use people's blood to make herself look like someone? She has Deku's blood, so I wonder when is that going to come into play? Is that going to be what takes down All Might? Like maybe she's going to disguise herself as Deku and then they take him out that way. Maybe he gets jumped or something like that, or maybe she would even just use that as a disguise to, you know, put Deku in a bad light somehow. I just got a feeling that's about to come to light in this arc. But overall, again, it's rarely a bad chapter of Boku no Hero. I can't really say if it has been a bad chapter, and this was nonetheless. Again, we're getting these building arcs, but once they go ahead and get to the good stuff, that is when it's gonna go in for sure. Once again, props to Horikoshi for showing that Night-Eye's ability isn't as broken as we think it is, because it has a lot of limitations for somebody that could actually see the future. Is really in certain situations, like he has to meet the gaze with this person, number one. It's only in a 24-hour time span. It's only in like a limited space, and he can only do it once a day for like an hour. So it has a lot of limitations. It's not as cut and dry as seeing the future, and that's one of the things that I really like about this series, is that with every strength there's also a weakness. It makes it believable, and it makes people not as OP as you would think they are. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, guys. Let me know what you thought of this chapter in the comments below. What do you think is the next step? I really think that girl with the blood is about to be a big factor in this arc. If you liked the video, go ahead and drop it a like, and if you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as there's not a shortage of content you indulge on this channel. And as I always say, you guys be anywhere on YouTube right now, but you chose to listen to me. I really appreciate that, so thanks for stopping by. On that note, it's your boy Scott signing out. See you soon.